Morning guys, it's been so long since I did a video on this channel, but welcome back to those of you who came back, the new people. Thank you so much for coming. It's been really long, so I won't even start explaining why I went MIA for so long. I think I'll save that for another video. But in a nutshell, I've been well. I've been taking time out for myself to figure out what I'm doing here. I just finished uni 2 months ago, and it's just time to transition to a new job. And yeah, self-care is number one to me, so it was really important that I just take time off social media and just do me. But I think the last time I spoke to you guys, we're talking about things that were of concern to you regarding relocating or coming to study in Australia. So I'll just start there. And I'm just opening my Insta to go back to the saved messages, because so many people responded to that video. Thank you for all the questions, and for everyone else who's been DMing me still asking why I've taken so long. I'm really sorry. Life just takes twists and turns that you don't even expect. But yeah, so let's just start. So first and foremost, finances. That is the most important thing that you should have in order before you even think of, you know, starting to make preparations to come. Finances are really important, and Australia is becoming more and more strict when it comes to accepting students, because it's a long process. Like, you have to show your statements, which at the moment are a minimum of like 50,000 Australian dollars. You know, to do like a 2-year program, that's a minimum for a statement. And then there's all these other things that you don't really know until you go to see a consultant. So the consultant that I used to come here in 2015 was Australian Education Consultants. Those are the guys I used. They're based in Westlands. I'll leave the details down here below. They will tell you everything. It's been this is like 3 years since I came, so they will tell you a few things that have changed, and laws here change every year. So they're the best people to go talk to regarding finances and courses that you can do. Like, there's so much you don't even know. So those are the guys that recommend. Of course, there are other people that like other agencies that people have used to come here. I would not recommend someone I haven't used, just because, you know, I only like to speak about what I know. So yeah, as far as finances are concerned, I suggest you do your research first. Go see an agency like the one I'm recommending. Get to find out how much money you need to come here. So as I said, just for the statement, it's a minimum of 50 grand, and then you have to pay for your uni right now is like $25,000 to $30,000 a year. So if you're doing a tier program, you need to have like really good savings already. And yes, you can work. Yes, you can work. Students are allowed to work a maximum of 40 hours a fortnight. So this is like 20 hours a fortnight, which is like not so much to, you know, sustain your fees and everything, but you can be able to like pay for your food, and, you know, if you're driving, you can fuel your car, you can pay your rent. But really, it's not even enough like to get you through uni. However, we have summer holidays which start like end of November to end of February, so you have like 3 months where you can work like as much as you want. It's unlimited working conditions. Unlimited working conditions, what the hell is that? It's like unrestricted hours of working, so you can work a bit during the summer holidays and save a bit of money to, you know, get you through the next year. But is it guaranteed work? No, it's not. And like, jobs are different. It just depends on really what kind of job you're doing and how much money you're targeting. So as far as finances are concerned, that is as much as I can tell you for now. So number 2, it's about mental health and just how I've been coping since I came. To be really honest, it's not been easy. It's been so challenging. Like, you don't realize how much you value home and you value your support system and the people, you know, around you, you know, wherever you are, until you relocate to somewhere new and you're like, oh crap, what did I just get myself into? For me, I really struggled. In fact, I remember the first year, I was always telling my mom, I'm booking a ticket. Next fortnight, I'm coming home. Like the whole year, I was always telling my mom, I'm coming home. Like, I'm just done. I can't stay here. And not that the people are bad or everything's bad. It's just the transition is really hard. I didn't even know how. I'd never worked and studied like before. I mean, like, trying to manage my time around uni, even just learning how to get through uni here. Like, the education system here forces you to be very independent. Like, in class they do very little for you, and having, like, I was doing a master's program, so it's even worse, because like they expect you to really know what you're doing. Number 1, I wasn't an expert in referencing my work. Like, it was just so much to deal with. Like, uni was hard, like trying to understand what's going on, and like the system here in Australia is really different. So everything that I was studying in my social work curriculum was quite different from the public health curriculum in Kenya, because you're dealing with really different issues in the 2 different countries, and then making new friends and sustaining my relationships. It was just really hard. So I feel like I was almost getting into a mini depression. Like, depression is a big thing here, but like, seriously, it's very possible for you to go mental in a new country with all these changes that you don't even understand. So that's really challenging. Like, if you're planning to relocate, you really need to think about your new support system and how you're going to maintain self-care for yourself. Personally, I really struggled with that, but yeah, here I am. I went through it, you know, it just worked out fine, thank God. But yeah, that's like a video for another day, when I'll just talk about like the real hardships of you know, sustaining myself in Australia. So yeah, we've talked about finances, we've talked about mental health. Yes, housing, number 3. So with housing, we've got a lot of house share here. So a lot of people who come in when they're new prefer to rent like rooms in a shared house, and it works for a lot of people. Personally, it's worked for me. I mean, it depends on where you're living. Some houses, you like your housemates and you like the arrangement. In other places, just like, I really need to move. But then the process to find a new house, my friend, it's just another one. Like, you don't just go in and say, oh, I like this house, and then you move in. No, like, you go view a house, and then you have to fill all this paperwork, support, like, to show who you really are, where your finances are coming from, and then like, there's so many other people who are coming to do the house viewing as well. So it's like you're competing to get one house. It's hell. So I'd advise you, if you're coming as a student, just if you're alone, that is, it's easier to get into a house share, which is a lot cheaper than, you know, when you become a mjuaji, like when you get to know your way around here, and like you get friends, or you get someone else who you can trust to live with, and you get more comfortable financially, then you can think of getting your own house and, you know, just managing the property and paying for all that stuff, which is a bit more expensive, but really a lot better than staying in a house share. Number 4, someone asked me about church and like, have I been able to keep up with my spirituality and such. And I found a really nice church when I came here. So I go to influencers, and like there's different branches in South Australia, so I just go to the ones that are near me. It's a really nice church. It's Pentecostal, has really nice people. Yeah, so there are a few nice churches that you can go to. I mean, there's SDA, there's mosques, I think they're Hindu like temples. I think I've seen a few around. I mean, I've got a few Indian friends who, you know, keep on with their religious stuff going. So yeah, like, it's not like the biggest deal. It's just that sometimes, you know, you're forced to work on the weekend. Like, financially you're really struggling, so you won't be able to attend to church like every Sunday. But yeah, in terms of finding a good place to go church, I think that won't be a problem per se, so that should be okay. And then number 5, man, what do I want to talk about? I've lost my train of thought, man. Oh, number 5 is what happens after uni. Like, what's the visa process after you finish uni? So this is a really tricky one. It depends on what you're studying, and after you finish uni, you're able to transition to a graduate visa that allows you to work unlimited hours and just stay in the country legally. So depending on what you, so everyone, I'm sure everyone like is able to get that visa. It's just that you need to be very careful when applying for the new visa, because like I said before, immigration here, they're getting really strict on giving new visas. So personally, I use an agent here to transition me into my working visa now. So I'm just on a working visa, so I just work full-time, and you pay a bit of money. It's like between $500 and $1,000 depending on how many people are applying for that visa. You could have kids or whatever, so the more people, the more expensive it is. But yes, it's possible to get that visa, and that's the one that now, you know, once you're on that visa, you're able to apply for residency. After staying for like 4 years in Australia, you can apply for residency and then citizenship after another 2 to 4 years. But yeah, like, don't worry so much about the visa process. I think the main thing is just getting here and then going through uni and surviving that, and then going to the other visas. So sorry guys, the battery just died. I'm so sorry. I was just concluding. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you so much for coming back. I hope I've answered the most, you know, concerning questions that you guys had. I just want to enjoy being back and create much more fun content for you guys. So I had to do this one because I promised guys a long time ago, and I was feeling really bad that it took this long, and I can't just get back to everyone on the DMs all the time. So I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for really much more fun content, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what's in store. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.